Good thing about a journal, you date it, go back, look back, like, dang, look at my progress. Like, I was a train wreck in the beginning of 2020, and then at the end of 2020, I got it together. Now look at me, 2021, new person. Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel for those of you who have already seen my videos before or are already subscribed. So as you can see by the title of this video, that this is a different video than what I normally do. One, I have like no makeup on my face. Granted, my eyebrows, yes, are microbladed. I know I haven't seen y'all in some time and there are some changes. But I normally come on here like doing either my makeup, you know, doing a haul or something like that. But to start off the year, Happy New Year, because you guys are seeing this video January 1st, 2021. To start off the new year, I wanted to do something a little different. Like, I didn't want to have makeup on. Like, I just wanted to sit here and get right. We're going to get right together. So yeah, this video is going to be about getting our goals together, our vision board, manifesting for 2021, setting our goals, and how we're going to make a plan to achieve them. So please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me, more of what I have in store. We're going to have some different kind of content coming in 2021. Good content that I think you guys will like. But please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't know which side it's on, but hit that notification bell to get notified when I post. And we're changing that up a bit too. But if you are interested in, you know, setting some goals for 2021, making a vision board, manifesting, then keep on watching. So in order to set your goals for this year, this current year, you know, the year ahead, you got to reflect on what happened last year. So, you know, I know we all probably like, yeah, I don't want to look back at 2020, but in order to see what's ahead, you got to see, you know, what I did previously, what I didn't do, what I wanted to do but didn't happen. And we're gonna use, you know, a nice little notebook. I just have this notebook here. I just got mine from, you know, if you want to focus on me, I got this from Five Below. It's So Loved, Romans 5:8. And what I did, I just wrote, let me take my pen out. I just wrote a little reflection. Dated when I actually wrote it, but a little reflection on the year. I broke it down pretty much by every kind of category that I had goals for. So health is one of them, physical goals or accomplishments, mental or spiritual, emotional. I had business, and that was broken down into my career, my personal business, and my YouTube channel. And I want to make sure, let me make sure, sorry, I have my notes on my phone. And that's everything. So that's how I kind of broke down my reflection, is based on my 2020 goals and what I accomplished, you know, how I was, how that state kind of ended in, and, you know, how I made it through. And yeah, so you pretty much start with the reflection, see how you ended the year. So now you can start off 2021 on a high note, a good note, clean slate, fresh start, all new vision board, all new goals, or a continuation of those 2020 goals. Is goal planning, the fun part. I know our brains probably go like a million miles a minute, because mine goes a million miles a minute, and I'm one of those people, I need to write everything down. And a part of manifesting, writing down our goals, well, I just gave it away, you know, write it down. That's a big thing of manifesting, is writing it down, vocalizing it, visualizing it, and, you know, just speaking it into fruition, saying it as though it's happening or it has already happened, not shoulda, coulda, woulda, I am, I will, I did. Pretty much having like that mentality and saying things like that. And how I create goals, plan goals, think of goals is through the same categories: health, physical, emotional, mental. For me, I put mental and spiritual together. I'm not like a big religious person. I do believe in God, don't get me wrong, but I'm not religious. I'm more spiritual, so I kind of add that as a subcategory to mental. And then for me, I do business and break it down. But you know, you can take away, add on, however you deem fit. And as far as writing down, I like to break it down. And as far as breaking it down, I do it by yearly. This is just like a template that I use. As you can see, mine is blank, but this template has the picture you would put here, the steps that you need to take, the timeline, so you want to have dates, when you want it completed by, and then a check mark when you complete it on. So we're gonna have yearly goals, we're gonna have monthly goals, as you see here, and it has all of the different categories that I already spoke about. This one breaks it down to financial, relationship. Oh, that's one thing I didn't say, is relationship. Whether it be relationships with your family, friends, significant other, partner, that's a category, and that is a category I also forgot to mention that I have, you'll see on my vision board. And then to further break it down and write it down, we going by week. We breaking goals down by week because we're accomplishing everything: our weekly goals, our monthly goals, and our overall yearly goals. And when we do this, when you do it step by step, it only makes it easier to accomplish the big things, because you want to make your goals realistic. You want to make them attainable. And this goes to your, I don't know if anybody, when they're in school, when you're at work, they be like SMART goals. You know, you want your SMART goals. But that's literally how you create your goals, is following the SMART kind of principle, framework, whatever you may want to call it. Another thing when it comes into goal planning is holding yourself accountable. Listen, we're not slacking off in 2021. We are achieving our goals. Like, we're making them happen. So you gotta be disciplined. You gotta hold yourself accountable, whether it's creating a schedule, whether it's setting a million reminders. Listen, we have technology for a reason. Use that as your best friend. I don't use Siri, but if you want to go ahead and use Siri, have her like, hey, listen, remind you of whatever you need, do it. Or you can set an accountability partner, an actual person, a friend, family member, co-worker, whoever it may be. Hold yourself accountable, stay disciplined. That's the only way you're going to be able to achieve your goals. The next thing is to reward yourself. Reward yourself even for the little accomplishments within your major goals, because you gotta reward yourself, or if not, you're gonna be like, I'm doing all of this, killing myself, you know, and feel nothing from it. You know, you don't feel nothing until you get to the end big goal. But those little goals, those little subtasks to get to the big thing, are major accomplishments within themselves. One thing that I find that really helps me when it comes to my goals, whether it be planning them out, setting them, or in the process of attaining them, is journaling. Literally, this journal, the journal that I was showing y'all, I have, okay, that's the wrong side. Alright, maybe if I could get it together. This is one of, like, I have the first couple of pages of, like, stuff, like, filled of stuff. Just me, like, talking to myself. I love talking to myself, whether it be verbal, yes, I'm one of those people, or just writing it down. If not every single night, at least a couple nights throughout the week or once a week. Find the system, build, you know, a habit that kind of, like I said before, keeps you on top of yourself. Good thing about a journal, you date it, go back, look back, like, dang, look at my progress. Like, I was a train wreck in the beginning of 2020, and then at the end of 2020, I got it together. Now look at me in 2021, new person. So journaling is a good thing when it comes to, you know, building one of those habits or systems in your goal planning. And no, when it comes to goals, like, nobody can tell you what your goals should or shouldn't be. That's why a lot of the things that I'm showing you guys, my templates are blank. I am showing y'all my journal, but I'm not going to depth because, you know, I got some stuff in there that I be talking to myself about. But I'm showing y'all like some blank templates because I don't want to show like all of my goals, like just put them out there. Y'all will see it in like my vision board, just like an overview, but I didn't want to get like too specific because your goals are private to you. This is probably my favorite part because I'm a very visual person. I can write it down a million times, but being able to be creative and visual with it is like everything to me. So we got my vision board. Yes, I made a digital vision board. Listen, I got this iPad as a gift and I'm literally in love with it. And the good thing with this digital vision board, I could take it with me. Normally I would make a vision board and I would frame it and just hang it up, but one thing, and it also helps with manifesting, I want to be able to take my goals, my visions, my ideas with me and have it pasted everywhere. So like this is, it's a photo, you're seeing the photo version, but it's also like my wallpaper. So every time I click on my iPad, I see it and I remind myself, all right, like I gotta be on it. My vision board, I'm over here knocking myself out. If it's not like too glary, sorry for the glare. Let me see if I dim it. Maybe if I dim it won't be so like y'all are gonna end up seeing some light. But this is my vision board and I have everything, all like the different categories that I spoke about. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Up in this top corner, it's a self-improvement. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on either, so I'm seeing like how y'all are seeing it. This is a self-improvement quote. I just took just a random self-improvement quote because I always want to have some kind of motivation to work on my personal development. Let me zoom in around it. Next things I just have next to it is my YouTube. All right, yeah, we're not getting over this glare. Is my YouTube, which is this here, my YouTube, and my Instagram. I'm going to be more consistent in 2021. I'm going to hold myself accountable and like be on top of being on Instagram, a lot more consistent, and being on YouTube. And then next to it is my car, my Nissan. I want to have that completely paid off by the end of 2021. That's like my big goal to myself. I don't want to say I don't want to have any debt because I am a student. I'm a full-time student, so I am going to have student loans kick in. So sorry. I am going to have student loans kick in when I'm done with my master's degree. But you know, that's like a year from now. So I'm trying to be debt-free, quote-unquote debt-free, by the end of this year. And then next to it, I just have another inspirational quote. I feel like you can't have enough inspirational quotes. And then I have this picture here. Sorry, this picture here is a bridal boutique. And it's just like a picture for my business, my personal business that I'm working on, I should say, and I'm going to be working on a lot more in 2021. I didn't want to go like too in depth, you know, just so there is like some surprise and stuff, but I just wanted to put that. Another side of it is a gallon, not even a bottle, a gallon of water, because I want to drink a gallon of water a day. I'm trying to get better with that, and I'm going to be better with that. Drink a gallon of water a day. And then I just have a picture of Lowe's and then a check underneath. I have the picture of Lowe's because I currently work at Lowe's, in one of their warehouses. It's considered an XDT cross-dock terminal. I work in logistics now, guys. No more retail for me. I have to get out of retail. But with the pandemic and everything, that's a whole nother story. But I work in logistics, and I really like being in logistics. It's a completely different field for me. So I put lows there because I want to learn a lot more about my job, about my field, about the home improvement industry as a whole. So the check underneath the lows is just because I want to have a certain amount in my savings account by the end of this year. And next to it, I have like the skincare because 2020 took a toll on my skin. I've never broken out. I used to just have like pimples, whatever it may be, like in high school. But this year, man, my skin, like, I'm not even gonna like front for y'all. My skin has been through it. Like, you can still kind of see, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but you can still kind of see that I have like some redness and scarring. Sorry, I still have like that on my face. But if y'all would have seen my face, that's another reason why I had to take a break from like everything. Because when it comes to your skin, it's normally more factors involved than just you not drinking water. It's a lot. So that's another reason why I kind of took a break. And on the other side, I have 5 daily reminders, you know, affirmations. Every single day I want to say my affirmations, and we'll get into that in a minute too. And then I have this. My goal, or everybody's goal probably for 2020, was to travel, be somewhere. I was supposed to go on a graduation trip in May. I was supposed to go on a trip at the end of the summer. Like, I had so many trips planned, but you know, it was out of my control. And above it, I just have a girl meditating, and then, you know, if I could direct myself, and then some books. Girl meditating because I'm going to get better with meditating. I used to meditate every single Friday. And then books, I'm gonna get more disciplined with reading. I have plenty of books. Like, I'm literally right next to me is a whole huge nice bookshelf of books that I need to finish. I've started them, but I need to finish them. And then on the other side, to finish off the board, is a woman holding some weights, you know? Then we got some food, and then this picture is kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can see it. This last picture here is like different hand holding and things like that, like the outline thing. So to go into the woman with the weights, you know, I've started hitting the gym. I'm on my fitness journey. We're gonna stay on my fitness journey. I'm not gonna be one of those that's gonna slack off after February, March. I'm gonna stay on it. And as a continuation from 2021, it's 2022, 3, 4, indefinitely. Along with working out and being on a good fitness journey, being healthy is eating better. I'm holding myself crazy onto eating better. Even though like life may get crazy and stuff like that, I'm getting back into my meal prepping and getting right. No more just grabbing some fast food like multiple times a day. And with the hand holding, that's just like an overall picture for I want to work better on my relationships with just people as a whole, but not just any relationships, the relationships that actually matter and the meaningful relationships, because not every relationship is a good relationship, which is something, you know, that I've learned throughout life, I guess you could say. Work on my relationship with, you know, my boyfriend here. You know, nobody is perfect, nothing is ever perfect, so there's always something to work on. You know, work on my relationship with my family and my friends. Like, I feel like I got my friends who I'm gonna have for some time. I'm always open to meeting new friends, but the friends that I do have, you know, I want to make sure I'm as genuine of a friend, of a person to them as they are to me. We are in a brand new year. We have, after today, 364 days left 364 days of opportunity in all of this time to accomplish what we want, what we need, what we want to get, and what we don't want to get. So I just hope all of this is helpful and insightful for you all. Writing things down, you know, keeping things true to yourself. Don't let anybody influence your goals or anything, because you're the one at the end of the day that needs to be striving and taking the steps to accomplish these things. So just make it genuine, make it truthful, make them attainable, realistic, and make them, you know, time bound. So you do, that's another way of holding yourself accountable, is making a set date and or time, whatever it may be, that you want to get things done, and having something that kind of holds you to those standards that you set for yourself, and rewarding yourself. Definitely rewarding yourself, so you don't feel like you're doing it all for nothing. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I really wanted to start this year on like a calm, like settling note before whatever madness we get into begins. So we getting right in 2021, and we're manifesting. We're going for everything that we want, desire, and deserve. No more shoulda, coulda, woulda. We are. We will. I am. I did. I completed. I accomplished. I want to hear all of that. Because we're going to make it happen. It's going to happen, and we're going to have a prosperous 2021.